Bot I summon thee. There you go. Lazy ass bot. Realm, do you want moderators on my Twitch? If you insist on it. I don't mind either way. Don't want to force you to take them, but as you are probably the most active viewer, it might be useful. Say like banning spam bots. Of again, I don't mind, if you want to, I can. Had to do it through the website, OBS didn't work. Nice, I guess I'm a mod now. Yeah, it could be good, just gotta figure out a legal way to share source code, you know, like the extension assets cannot be shared, I bet. Yup, you a mod, but you don't have to do anything. Just scare people, right? Wouldn't it be cool to have a 24/7 stream that's showing what's happening in game? Just think of a random camera following people, jumping at them every like 30 seconds. Maybe, was thinking more of an flying camera angle so it wouldn't be ghosting PvP, for example. Maybe it's impossible not to ghost. Let's call it God TV or GPD camera, then it's okay, cause gods can do what they please, lol. Anyway, I just woke up, and once I get back from my morning walk, let's briefly go over what's new, what the new build features are, and start level design and make a quick proto/demo build public. I have a feeling it might exceed 10 gigabytes this time, so we definitely need the launcher soon. I can finish attempt 1 if you want. Just needs a reskin. Could you study or figure out how to set up asset bundle server for my FTP? Although addressables weren't recommended by atavism, I think. Although I can buy the launcher straight up tomorrow. Let me finish a reskin, so yeah. Something to do today. Yeah, just focus on the visuals, if we gonna use the asset anyway. Do whatever you want, all help is appreciated. Appreciated. Yes, that. If there'd be a slick way to command the bot to do a heel spin with a chat command, that would be awesome. Starting in 4 minutes. Quote.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
It's not working.
Emotional damage.
Why isn't it working? Can't hear it. Testing. That kind of sucks.
Change up the music please, we need hype. Just got back.
Welcome back. Hmm.
There is a few problems with the launcher of mine, forgot that it has images for some words.
Never modern talk coming back with a smack. Beat marathon, I'm a killer on the track. Never modern talk coming back with a smack. Blasting fools never lost his back. Thirsting for blood, even more just like that.
Let's use text mesh pro.
I'm a killer on the track. Never modern talk coming back with a smack.
Okay. Or are you doing a normal app? Mean like outside Unity. WinForm. Yeah, never mind then. I already have that one launcher project pure C#. Cost like 3 E. The one you're getting is WinForm as well, I think.
Why am I typing? I'm an idiot. Can you see the detail, or I just pulled out a pile of bones
LOL.
from one of those caves. I mean, one of the what is that? A well? It has a pile of bones, but it literally has like ribs and skulls. All of these are like separate. Whoa. I think this is made for HD render pipeline. Yeah, I want the hand.
Wow, that is detailed.
Yeah. Oh shit, it took just the hand. What is that ball? What am I? Yeah. Fuck.
OBTW Drip is still having that weird problem.
Well, obviously, because the servers aren't up, or now he can't. Now anybody, but us two, shouldn't be able to get in the game. The server is up, but it requires the new public key, which only we two have. We need to build a client first before anyone can log in.
Okay.
But if the issue persists after that, obviously we have to look into what's causing it. But you and I know that the game works. You logged in yesterday or whenever it was, and we should probably test it just to make sure. But I did test it after I don't save. I literally injected this project with all the assets that I think that are required. It took me a full day.
Yesterday, I was getting world full yesterday, but today I was able to get into the project.
Good. These are also, I just replaced the atavism. These loading screens can be found from the atavism demo files. I think I just replaced, named those backgrounds, which I made myself, to be exactly the same as the demo icons there, so that I could just drag and drop the PNG files in there, and it would replace existing files. So that's how I made that. But if you want to, for example, make new a loading screen tips, for example, you search for loading and then loading screen for atavism and content. No scripts. No, where was it? Tabs. Scene loaders. That's the. I want the. Those are the actual. Let's do it again. Loading. Loading screen UI. Is it here? No. These are the pictures, yeah. But where is the loading screen script? No. I think it was this one. It was just a script. Example. Scenes, UI. Content. Core. Is it scene loader? The scene loader manager. I think this is it. Where is this? So drag and send loading screen for atavism content and resources. Get this. So we can just add more tips, type them in there, and it's going to randomize those, and then you can set configuration for individual scenes. For example, if we go arena 2v2 scene, we could change the backgrounds to match whatever the scene is, so on. What are these files called even? It's just a scene loader manager. What's the file type? Script. Oh well. I also made kind of a, where's the Notepad ++. I'm in a task list. What was it? Oh well. So, one important thing I think we need to do, although it doesn't have to be in this pre-build time. Man, I need to shut that music down, it's annoying. So I've basically done the first two things. So we just do first two are
Keep forgetting to do TDS.
done. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm very poor reader. You can send me important assets so I can make them in alphabetical order. Well, I sent you this list. It's actually in the same file here. Imported assets. And I comment in on these because some of them came with errors. So this one, for example, that was a useless camera look at script that we're not going to use, and one of the particle effect packs. So I just open up the script and name the namespace to something else because this was in use. That fixes it. Then there was the Rocky Desert gave me a post-processing dependency warning. I did not download the update. I think that might have been risky, so I didn't do that. Then I had a feeling that Ice World package might have been the reason why the this happened. So sometimes the snow didn't work on the ground, although it's not snowing now. But I think it didn't actually break anything. Then there was one more thing. I sent you in the private messages, I think. One of these, this one actually, I deleted entirely because it gave errors. But there was some pack that required, oh yeah, HIP, Horse Adams Pro, aka AC or HIP. That required a bunch of dependencies, which I did download. I think I sent you the picture of it. So this should say important updated
Yassine picture.
dependencies. Yeah, I'm just gonna send you this whole file. Wasn't this so? Although, yeah, as we can see, now it's snowing, and the ground also goes white. Somewhat. It's not totally white. Somewhere it is. You know, this used to be grass, I think. Now the terrain composer, I believe, might have been the reason why the mesh or the snow wouldn't work, or it could have been the ice world. But I haven't installed terrain composer yet, so I don't know. Weather set snow heavy. I also noticed that there's like built-in thunder settings in the weather profile as well, which I haven't used. But we want to go into, oh yeah, we're in the year 7. Let's say we're in the year 444. What? 44? That must be the year, right? Why doesn't it let me? 99? Is that really the? No, that's day. Okay, let's say 22nd this month. Let's put it 6 June. This is the year. We're in the year 4044. And the time is 6 in the morning. Maybe we want daylight, so 9 in the morning. Fuck! So 4044, June 1st, set. Clear the sky because it shouldn't be snowing. It's summer. Also, when you get tired of using any one item now, I have the previous weapons in the resources folder. Which I haven't yet exported, actually, I forgot. But you go content, equipment display, weapons, and there's the folder structure. We could, for example, well, let's make another sword because we haven't yet made the different weapon types either, which is a easy thing to do, but I want to show that to you as well. Where are the swords? Two-handed swords, for example. Let's just pick something that looks good. These are the low poly ones. Let's try. Yeah. Sword 1. That'll do. So That's pre-configured. I don't know if the slots are right. But what we could do, hold on. Oh no, I was gonna be stupidly lazy. So what we do is we look for whatever item this is, what I'm using. It's called Super Great Awesome Sword. So we look for Super Great Awesome Sword, just sword. We right click, duplicate, and all we have to do is rename this first. It's a weapon. Let's make it just a sword. And we pick an icon for it. Usually typing sword it will be a good idea in this case. Let's look for a little, what did it look like? We have just a kind of blackish, pretty wide blade. Oh, that's pretty close. But it's more simpler than that. We do have, whoops. Get bent. This was sword underscore 4. So let's just take a gamble. Because we have the new fantasy icon pack, which is named poorly. We'd probably find a sword under here. Yeah, swordsmen and sword icons. Stop searching. So yeah, so I suspect that there's a bunch of new sword pictures here, which are actually pretty decent. There's one, no. Okay, let's open this here. Sword number 4 is not really blackish. There, maybe. The handle's not right. Oh well. Whoops. I forgot this is not the... So this is 11. So I might as well go and type rename sword underscore 11. This way, when we go into atavism and we type in sword again and underscore 11, we find the thing. Holy shit, that's not right. Is it sword? Is that what we picked? It's not. 11. Oh, this is gonna give us a shit ton of icons. Everything but the sword. And if I sync, it's gonna fucking crash, so we're just gonna go with it. Then the next and most important thing is to think of an equipment display, which is the actual display that you have for your character, and that would be the folder which we just found our sword in. Resources, equipment, display, and weapons, and then sword folder and sword underscore 4. We can just type it here, sword_4 prefab. And then in the new atavism version, we have the ground prefab set as pre-built here. So this would be the model that is visible when you drop the item, or it is as loot on ground, for example. And then we have the classical other things. Also, draw weapon and holstering weapon effects can be assigned nowadays. It's cool. But yeah, let's go with common quality, and let's make it do a little less damage, like 20 to 25, and that's it. Then we update. It would be pretty much the same sword as this, except it's going to be using the new model. So we reload. And we go and spawn ourselves just a sword. Ooh. And there we go. And as we can see, the holster isn't right, at least for orcs. So we might want to try that with humans and then just fix this, but so I don't know if it's, yeah, no, it's in the hand. The rotation's just off. Let's try it with humans. Oh, come on. So this is what it looks like when you have loot on the ground. Way better than the previous system. So we would want this and coins. Those looting effects are easy to assign as well. Yeah, log out. I made a mock version of the new UI. I don't know if you noticed in the character panel. I started with that, and I found a pretty neat way to. I kind of want to find a way to kind of change all the fonts across the board with one single um, uh, default class or font uh, settings, basically. And I think I kind of found that, but it brought up issues with. So if I would just go to the font that has been used, I think it's this one in the demo, I could just scale it up, but it just isn't fitting in the UI automatically because the child objects don't have, most of them at least don't have the scalability enabled or the uh, automatic sizing. So yeah, let's try new admin. Right. And when we get the AC or the HAP, which you can actually download as well, integrated into this, then we're at 0.4 version because that's one of the core mechanics I've been trying to do with the Invector. But if the AC works, that's good enough because it's a AAA fucking character controller. Oh yeah, the sword. Okay, so it's the sword itself that is fucked. Because if I do the Uber Mega, what's the awesome sword? Yeah. That's on the money. But we can fix it on the fly, I think. If we go into sword underscore 04, just make sure it's the one that is under the resources folder. Let's kill this bug first. And this one has the equipment display, atavism equipment display configuration file, or script, I mean. And this is a race specific thing and gender specific thing. But we can just make it default to any race or class or gender as well. So the main thing is to make, well, slot offhand or main hand if both are used, or you can, I think you can say two hands somewhere. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is just a way to make two-handed. Or was it two-hand? That doesn't make really much sense, but the rotation is zeroed, except the rest scale. No, that's a scale. So we're gonna have to play with the position and rotation of the rest slot and the slot in both cases. This would be simpler if we'd be making like a single-handed weapon. Then it could be, well, I guess then we also can enable the both hands. So you can have a weapon in both hands, offhand or main hand. So it's useful to just, let's stick with these two. Let's go back and equip this guy, and just, now we know it's in the, I believe it should be main and right hand, right? So let's just try to go down here in main hand and slot rotation. And nowadays you can bind a key to show your weapon, which is awesome. I press Zeta or Z, whatever. Now we see it has rotated a little bit. What if we rotated it more? It's the wrong axis we're rotating, obviously. So let's try Y. Do full 90 degrees. Yep, and I'd say 180 next. Press Z, takes it in hand. Still no. But yeah, we can do this on runtime, but this has to be built into the client. So this kind of data is pretty simple though. So if we had like for example, now we have all of these set up, but they are zeroed in. So most of them are, or some of them at least, will be awkwardly placed. This kind of data should be updatable on the run, I think, to the clients somehow, because it's just position data. Let's try to do the rest slot then. In the back, 180. Doesn't do anything. What about X? Let's do 180 in all of them. Okay. It should update. Maybe not. I think I was able to do this on the go. It's still through the stomach. Let's see what the whoops. These guys. So these are all zeroed in, so that would mean that the actual like transform is positioned correctly because I did nothing. Although we should maybe just go ahead and check the how was this guy made? And by looking at what sword we used, it was sword 2h underscore 21. 2h underscore 21, it's this one. And it is positioned zeroed in to be vertical. Its scale is reduced, but no rotation or position has been made. The model is literally in zero, and I think, if I am not mistaken, it's pretty well also on the slot. You know, yeah, it's in the hand. So I believe the 0 point, like the position XYZ 0, indicated here by the direction arrows, is right where the handle is. So that's how we should make other models, straight up. So we don't have to make any configuration to these necessarily, unless there's a race that requires it to be something more, something that other than like default. If we manage to make every sword like this, so that it's always by default gonna hit the right rotation, should we save ourselves a lot of work and trouble. So let's just test, in this case, another one from that folder, because they are all in the same way. So let's take, for example, number 5, update, and we should be able to see it change right in our hand. Or maybe not. Come on. Yep. Although, arguably, I don't know. Yeah, I know nothing. The blade is downwards, which is logical. It just looks kind of wonky. But yeah, it's automatically like those low poly weapons seem to be rotated and positioned perfectly just for this. So come on. Oh shit, the action bar works. That's lovely. There's no more bug with the action bar. Oh my goodness. Although the default one doesn't have the second row of the action bar, which we can make very easily. Just a UI element. Swimming has to be redone. Oh, I made the rolling animation. You can do this on your client as well if you're still watching. Just add some rolling dodge animation to that dodge abilities animation. It's not gonna work in the default one, but it's if you go into animator controller, it's somewhere around here. Well, let's try it. We have to first take our character and then do the roll. So this is called dodge blend tree, right? And it will be triggered from any state
Currently importing.
with the condition of dodge being true. So if you would go down here, you see these, they're pre-made triggers for animations, and you can see if when I press 7, you should see the dodge. You don't though. The dodge is down here. That was the dodge, was a different one. Yeah, that's actually a boolean, I see. So when you do 7 now, you trigger that. And it just goes from any state to there and then exits. So this would be like a very workaround way or like a bubblegum way to kind of override any other animation since we're doing this in the base layer. And this works quite well, even though I just added one animation to the blend tree. I can even check for you what it was. Single dodge, no, I lost it again. Blend
Yeah.
tree there. And I only did one of these and it worked right away. So it's knockdown front. It's one of these katana rolling animations. We could even try another one if that makes any difference. Rolling stand up front. We could do it backwards. Obviously, hey, let's do that. So let's do minus. If it checks for going backwards, minus 90, and do the same thing.
Down to I can't
except
import BTW.
BTW. Okay, just tell me which ones you can import, because they might be not so necessary. And either way, you don't need all of them, but it would be useful for you to get at least most of them. So now we want a backwards roll, right? When we're going minus 90. Backwards roll, stand up. Would be something like this. Okay, we did do something. I don't like this. Which one was it using? Why isn't it showing me? Like the live link. Huh. So let's do this one instead. So though it says front, we want like the back, right? Okay, yeah. Rolling forward, back, rolling backward. This one. It gets messed up. Yeah, this is way better. I don't know if there's a dodge attached to this, or if you can go immune. That would be like one of the ways. Just add a decent cooldown to these, which you can shorten, I guess. For if you're like a rogue character or agility, could be basically you could just add the main primary skill to agility, and the more agility you have, the less cooldown you have for roll, for example. And you could be actually immune to certain types of attacks during this roly-poly thing. And I think the other big thing is um, I already established the A star works now, which is awesome. But not only that, I actually got it to work so that the bugs, at least, they're able to walk into the house that I built with one of the characters. This just means that I was able to build a new navigation mesh after the client was built, and I just updated that new navigation mesh to the server while the server was live, and now the monsters are able to actually navigate within the structures made by players and not just by us developers, although they seemingly got stuck there for a bit. And also the doors work. Whoa. I shouldn't be able to use this though because this wasn't built by me, but that's not how doors work, to be honest. We should make a locking mechanism. What's happening? Oh, it updated the action bar. So there's still bugs with that.
Test.
So yeah, I just found out a way to fix all of the weapon slots. Let's quit the game. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while I ponder on this. But the ones. So, summary: the sword, or most likely all of the weapons, need to be positioned so
I
that
told
they're
you in Discord
vertical.
as it's kind of private stuff.
All right, just in a sec. So, what was I saying? Yeah, the equipment display for the swords in this example, probably in all equipment when it comes to melee weapons at least, and most likely archers and stuff. Their holster for the main hand slot should be zeroed in so that it is the middle. So what I think has happened in the other ones is that it's more abstract where the middle point is. So the parent object 0 point has to be on the where your character's hand should land, like the IK hook, basically. So let's go into the sword folder again and just try the sword 4 again in the scene view. So this is laid down in the Z axis or X axis. So that's not cool. But should we actually rotate it so that it's like this and this? Because 0, it's 0 is there. It's not in the handle, right? So that's why it's going to pick it up from the handle. Also, it was laid down in the x-axis, so we picked it up 90 degrees, whoops, on the x-axis, and then lifted it up to like 0.02. We're pretty close there, maybe 2.5. Quick check. I'll hop on the call after this. Because this is important.
I'm about to talk to someone.
What does that mean? I'll be there in a sec. Hold on.
BTW, did you want the 5000 icon one, not just the 5250 icon one? One of the packs or two of the packs are probably imported in the export of my icons. But the newer one isn't. So I'm using all of them. So it would be good for you to have them as well. So you have them in there. You can search for the same ones. Although
Yeah, there's the issue. There's the issue with it. You don't have to really, because you'd have to use the default ones. So I suggest that we do it so that I'll go through these and I'll rename them because they're all named like shit. You know, I'll write up a script that goes through those and renames them, and then then we add them to the same folder as the rest of them, with this structure, of course, and then it's going to be easier to use them with the editor because it doesn't otherwise find the very specific items. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on a call now. First, let's just test the sword. If it was fixed so easily. And there was some improvement, but not really. The slot is pretty much in the right place, but the rotation's not. So, whoops. Can we not do this in real time? Like if I do 90, 90. Through me like this. Doesn't do anything. So it's these numbers that need to be adjusted. Anyways. Be right back.
I am back. Test.
What the fuck? Hello?
Can you feel it burning? Oh my god, this world is hopeless. Feel there's nowhere to go but down. I wake up every day, all I see is
Testing, testing.
getting colder. Do you have a match? Because I have a fuck ton of gasoline, and we will go to town, and we will bring it all down till it's nothing but ashes. Every day I lose faith in humanity. Every second my patience is slipping. I would kill to be free again. At last, here's your chance.
girl, boy, your body look tight. For me and you, up inside this dance here tonight. Me no see you with no partner. Hope say me right, she say no, but she still say you're forward and right. Never going on the corner. Out of the life was make me buy you a drink, babes, if that's alright. Come back with it.
Yo. Hello.
Hello. Yes, you're tired. I win.
I'm not tired.
Uh-huh.
I'm still waking up.
Wait, bucket of milk with your stuff?
What?
Are you telling me I have to get you to drink a bucket of milk?
Who's that?
What?
Breaking news. The following message is requested by the
What are you talking about?
There's been an outburst of a deadly infection. I repeat, an outbreak of a highly contagious virus. Sent through the station's emergency alert system. We have been told the outbreak was caused by two men who have killed and eaten the body of the deceased.
Okay.
Wait, did you not download anyway?
What?
Did you not download anyway?
I didn't download the post-processing update, that's what it means. It said done, right? Yep, it says done. It's just a comment. I'm doing the weirdly because I like the colors. Can't be right. Holy shit! Thank God it's payday tomorrow. What?
All the post-processing updates?
Yep, I didn't. Did you install the horse controller? I did it the last, but I think that updates the post-processing as well. I just didn't want it to be incompatible with the atavism, but I'm pretty sure it's not. If we get the AC integrated, this game will become AAA immediately. I was kind of stubbornly stuck on using Invector because I got it to work once, and then I just went back to using the default animation style, and I'm pretty confident we can do AC because AC has the aiming, you know, the archer logic for third-person shooters. And it's the same assets used for the horse controller as well. You can use horseback riding archery and, you know, throw items. And now that we have like the ground objects as well, we could just make a ground object projectile basically, so that it's staying on the ground. You throw a rock, and you know the spell would just actually throw a lootable item that has a rigid body or something, and damage scripts attached to it. So when it hits you with certain velocity, it does damage, and then you can pick it up again. Yeah, it took me a day. I was too exhausted after that to dev anything. I did tweak the UI a little bit.
Oh, by the way, someone wants me a duck. Can we do a duck?
A duck?
Yeah.
We can do duck shapeshift. Do you want like a playable character rather? Because I'm all in. I want to have all the animals able, the players or any character for that matter, to be able to shapeshift into an animal, right? If you want to be a crow, a raven, a fucking whale. I think the humpback whale should be free. A shark. Actually, in the game which I was making for my mother, it was my sister's idea. She wanted there to be a shark that has rockets on its back, so it's like a super fast. So I just downloaded free missile acid and attached 2 missiles on its back, and it was fucking awesome. Also, when it would like I made the enemy script myself. When it would aggro you, it would become faster, and that was nice. And you'd take damage when it hit you.
Yeah.
I feel like I got a pretty good picture of how the system works now after using it for a year. So like I know how all the features are made. It's only a matter of how to make more custom features. I think that's the level of, going into the Java files, the AGIS system. And, but I think the base default demo already provides like a lot of what modern RPGs and MMOs require. Like almost feel like some of them are like missing from some MMOs. So it's kind of extra. But right now, what I'm gonna do is try to get these 3 to work. Microverse Core, Microsplat Ultimate, and World Streamer. After that, I'm gonna start building a little demo map, and then I'm gonna build a client. Finally. Because a lot of the content, the requested things can be already made. You can already shapeshift into a duck if you want, but it's not going to have animations yet, right? So that's one of the big jobs that I told you about. Unfortunately, it has to be done manually because only the animations that are for a certain type of model are going to work, right? So you can use the duck animations with all the ducks, but not with the chickens, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look at the microverse. Oh yeah, this is in the packages, isn't it? This is kind of weird that it does that. Yep, it's in the packages folder. Never seen that. There's procedural texturing, microverse demo. Yeah, this is the one that I integrated to the previous 0.2 version of Ogu. So I'm gonna just start building from here, I guess. Can you see the stream? So this is what it looks like in the microverse. Oh, it had jump. Whoa, it jumps high. The jump didn't work last time for whatever reason. Funny. This is way flatter than the mountain village thing that I built by default already. So I can see the buildings can be made way easier even in this demo. I really would like to figure out how to move the mountains, because that was a feature, right? So this looks pretty decent already. It's just a matter of how I get the world streamer to work. What? Hmm? Oh. It works. What the fuck? What? Did it really work? Team collection path doesn't exist. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is working, man. It's just the wrong camera in use. Those are not. Oh shit. Why is it so foggy? Huh. So... Hold on.
We are the original freedom fighter.
Shit. Do you see that mountain? Oh, well. Is this the, like, the last mountain there is? Really? I don't believe it. This isn't the whole map. Is it? No way. Yeah. Is there something special in the camera then? What? Hello? What do you mean? Yeah, I think it's a widget of some kind. But the first camera which I disabled actually worked with the... so if I'll fast which main camera. There's a missing script, wow. Okay, anyway. When I use this one and turned it around, look at that. That's how it's supposed to work. It's the wrong camera. And it doesn't seem to have anything It's just tagged main camera. Main camera. This also has that tag. So why is it not doing the same? Maybe it has to be in the player. Tagged preload cam. Interesting. Ready? This guy works as well. This is probably the same. How about this? That doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Cologne and I'm smoking out the zone.
We might just do this. Nothing. Fuck. Well, the good thing is that at least it works now, even though it's not working with the right camera. It's also not loading them in as scenes. Wonder why. Let's try to restart. Uh-huh. Oh, it's actually loading me into the main world 2 instance instantly. I thought it would be loading in the main world, normal main world, but it remembers where I am, so I suppose the world type instances will remember where you were. I was wondering if this will be an issue. Thankfully it seems not to be. Hey, never mind, I'm not sure if that's the skybox probably. Yeah, it didn't fix it yet, I think. Also, all the terrains are here, but they're not in the scene view. Hmm. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, how about if we tag you player? No. Hello?
Hello.
Didn't do anything.
That was sleep.
Are you sleeping? Hey, I fixed it. Look. It's still not loading them in as scenes, but that's really beside the point. This is good enough. I'm using the player camera and it loads only the terrains in front of me. So this should optimize the game performance with like big scenes.
Yeah. I think I fell asleep there for a bit.
Okay, so it's not loading anything behind the mountain either, or is it? Yeah, it is.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I'm gonna take a break and visit my friend's house.